Hi everyone, my name is Claire.
And I'm John.
And today we're talking about parachute prank. Now those are two words you do not want to hear in the same sentence. Parachutes, parachuting, jumping out of a plane with a piece of material to help you not die. This sounds terrifying on its own. Combine that with someone trying to pull a funny trick. Sounds like stuff of nightmares. But actually, this turns out to be not the article maybe that you're expecting. It's not one of those nightmares where you jump out the plane and the parachute doesn't open and someone's like, hee hee hee, what a funny joke. No,
Put a little cut in it.
Oh, key time, that was so funny. He wasn't expecting it. Thankfully, it's not that. It's much more complicated and interesting. So we'll get into the article a bit later. But obviously, to use a parachute, you in some way need to be very high up in the air. So you either need a plane or you need to be able to fly a plane. Do you know anyone who has a pilot's license?
Yeah, I mean, I've had a couple students, of course, but for someone who I know more personally, there was a person in, well, after my graduation from college, but he was still in piloting school. No, he had finished piloting school, but he is trying to get his next level of license. And we took a little tiny Cessna plane, I think. Plane enthusiasts tell me. I'm not sure, but it was a single wing, and the wings are below us, not above us. And he took us to lunch in another town.
Oh, how exciting.
We'll fly over there, stop, and then I got to also do a little bit of flying. Yeah. So it was like I want to do a barrel roll.
It was too far for me.
I was like, you don't want to trust me with this, but he did, and I stayed on the horizon.
Would you ever go skydiving?
I have two hearts about this. Number one, I'm very scared of heights. Number two, when I look out of an airplane with, thankfully, the door closed and the window there, it's not that too scary because it doesn't seem that close and real. So I'm wondering, could I jump and just be scared later when I get closer to the ground?
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know, but I think with the door open and the idea of jumping out, like I feel like I'd be like, okay, it's time for me to bail out of this situation and not the plane. Anyways, how about you? Would you?
No. I'm the other way around. I think I'm okay with heights, and I am actually okay in a plane, looking out the window, looking at the ground. You know, I'm okay with heights, but just the thought of jumping out, no, I couldn't do it.
Purposefully jumping out of a plane, which is
If I really wanted to do it, someone would have to throw me out. Yeah, I couldn't actually make myself step out.
That's what the instructors do. They strap you to them, and then they pick up your feet and...
Well, that would be all right then. At least I'd be sure I'd get out the plane. Because I wouldn't go my own, no.
You'll die with me.
Well, yes. And I wouldn't die alone, yes, if someone strapped me.
That's true. And you can just kind of roll over and they can die first.
Use them as a crash mat.
Yeah. Wow. Anyways,
so let's check out this particular parachute prank, and I bet it's not what you're expecting.
Parachute prank. Extreme sportsman Trevor Jacob had a wild adventure after his airplane's engine supposedly failed mid-flight. Selfie stick in hand, he parachuted out and made his way through the wilderness to safety. It was a cool video, but many things seemed suspicious about his story. Later, he admitted that he had intentionally crashed the plane in hopes of getting a big sponsorship deal. He also retrieved and destroyed the crashed plane in hopes of preventing an investigation. Now, he is in a lot of trouble.